Let's see what's going on here. I'm thinking that some guy just didn't like where I was parked, and he figured he could pitch a bitch about it, maybe, or something. I don't know. But heck, if the law comes by and says I'm illegally parked, I'll move. That's no problem. But and he said I'm not ordering you to move, so I said, well, I declined to move. So it's kind of funny. I've been here all this time, uh, 4 hours, and and it's not like anybody called. So I don't know. We'll see. I thought I'd go live just to hang out a little bit, see if they show up or not. Well, I knew. Well, you mean no viewers? There's 6 of them there. Where are you at? I see 6 on my end. Um, Heck, I see 6. I only see 1 thumbs up, but I see 6 people. What do you mean no viewers? And I'm an hour early, and it's 1 minute and 33 seconds old. So, hey, give me 6 viewers in less than a minute and a half. I think that's pretty good. Well, it shows 8 on my end. I can't see what they show on your end. There's 8 people are here and 2 like it, and that's in less than 2 minutes. Yeah. Well, I see 8 and 2 in less than 2 minutes. Uh, right on, right on, right on. Uh, Eddie's messaging me. But I just thought I'd go live early. If the cops come and tell me that I can't park here, yada yada, I move. That's no big deal. Um, I mean, if I don't want to break the law. I'm not here to break the law. He wasn't telling me I was breaking the law. He said you can't park on the public right of way. Excuse me? Ain't all these streets public right of way? uh, what's up, John? Eddie sitting on the toilet. uh, hey, nothing better to do. Thought I'd go live early just in case the cops do come. And I'll say, okay, I didn't know. Where can I park? Or I go right back where I was parked yesterday. Um, you know, and, or I may just try and take her on a test run, or I'd like to find a place I can flush the radiator and stuff. So maybe I can find a cheap camping spot for one night or something where I have water. Um, Whatever, I'll figure something out. And the guy says, can't you go over to Walmart? And I'm like, no. And he looked at me and, you can't. And I said, no, I can't. Well, just why can't you? I said, because I'm getting ready to sue the hell out of them. And I'm not allowed on Walmart property. Oh. Good thing I didn't put in my Walmart order. I was going to make a Walmart order. My luck, I'd get chased away before it came, you know. But nobody here has a problem with me. I mean, I even talked to the businesses the other day and asked them. But I went over to 95 The Bone. I'm just crisscross, almost directly across the street from them. Met the DJ Randy this morning and gave him a little Jesus. That was pretty cool. I guess I'm an official bonehead now. I like their station. They play good classic music, good old rock and roll. But me, I would think if they don't want parking here, they would put no parking. Oh, and here's another thing. He's worried about me being parking here, right? Whatever. I wonder if it's still there. I took pictures of it because, oh no, it's gone. I'm glad I took pictures. But right down there was a truck parked on the sidewalk. I mean, literally parked on the sidewalk when he was here bitching about me. But see, there's no parking, no signs that say you can't park or nothing. So why can't you? That would be my, well, officer, I didn't know. You can park across the street, I know that. I know that. There's even I think a parking space marked off underneath that tree over there. So I don't know. When in doubt, like I say, they come by and say, I can't park here. All right, officer. Do you know a place I can? How about in front of the courthouse or the police station, Do y'all charge? Is it free parking? I'll park wherever. I parked here because it was close to the radio station. Very first thing this morning, Mr. Ed put in a request for one toke over the line for 420 Jim. And I was up and I heard it on the radio and all. So I had to come over here and say hi to him and thank him for playing the request. I mean, that's just the right thing to do. Bring him a little Jesus. The Bone Rocks. Yo, Sean, what's up? I never did hear back from Ron and them yesterday. I don't know what happened. I hope they're all right. I'm sure they just couldn't find a place for me to, hang out for the day. It's harder than people think, especially in the legal states. It just really is, and I don't know why. But man, if anybody around here knows a cheap campground, camp spot, preferably $30 or less, or if someone has a place I can just park, for a few hours to flush the radiator or whatever, help, yell at me, let me know, holler at me, would you? Goodness sakes. But, actually, I was getting a lot more attention over by the Taco Bell. Oh, I don't know yet. I had some guy come by. He's in a white car, but he did have a little walkie-talkie across his chest, and I think it said city of something or whatever. I don't know. I know he wasn't a cop or nothing. I figured maybe code enforcement, hey, you can't be selling stuff, whatever. But no, he just told me you can't be parked in the city. I'm like, oh yeah, really? How come it's not marked, And he couldn't answer any of the normal questions or nothing, just told me I couldn't do it. And I told him, well, that's cool, either order me to leave or give me a ticket or send a cop, tell me to leave or give me a ticket, and, I will. And he's, well, I'm just asking you. And I'm like, well, I'm declining you, If I don't have to leave and I'm all right, I want to exercise my right as that citizen. Because it wasn't nobody around here that called. He just happened to come by and didn't like what he saw. But, like I say, why didn't he sit there and wait for the officer to arrive or, send an officer or whatever? Which they may come, you never know. All they got to do is tell me that I'm illegally parked. Move and I will. But I'm not going to let somebody, who knows where, you can get a shirt at the damn Goodwill that says city or whatever, and you can go get any type of walkie-talkie and pin on you, not saying he's not, but you know what I mean. There's people that do shit like that. Come by with a little, hey, you can't be here. And a lot of people say, okay, and I don't know. Tell me why. Oh, just because I don't like you here. Well, that's not good enough for me. Oh, yeah. Well, I think it was just personally him. I don't, And when I told him, I'm not the one, I'd take a ticket, I'd fight it in court if you gave me one, but you tell me to move, I'm going to move. I mean, just like Springfield, and I was showing him the judge in the Springfield City Council, you piss on my rights, go for it. Go for it. And that's when he, just shied, shuffed, whatever, and, you know, got in his car. And as soon as I got it on video, because I wanted to get a picture of the car and whatnot, he drove right off. I don't think that guy had a clue. I think he pretended to be somebody that he ain't never run across somebody like 420 Jim. I'm sure he probably works for the city, the county, whatever, and thought he could just come up and tell me yada yada, and and I didn't. Yeah, Mr. Karen, yeah. But like I say, it's okay. They can be Karens all they want. It actually brings more attention. You know what I mean? Especially the radio station mentioning I'm in town and stuff. Um, I don't want to be treated any different than anyone else. If someone can legally park, okay, cool. I want to legally park. What's wrong with that? I want to be legal. Betty, what are you doing? You're just napping, huh? No, not anymore now that I spoke to him. Oh, well. Hopefully we'll have some people stopping by for lunch over here and sign the petition. I Googled and their prices are like $19 for a cheese. I'm not paying $19 for a cheese pizza. Otherwise I'd get one, but that's kind of expensive. But it is a large. I didn't check to see what a medium or what was, but uh, I don't get into the $20 pizzas. I get more into the $10 pizzas. Well, there's 15 of you here. Are all 15 of you on the petition? I hope. Good afternoon, Crosswords. How you doing, my friend? Um, I did a early one because about 15 minutes ago, I had what perceived to be a city employee tell me that I can't be parked here. And I think it was one that just, a Karen type, they just didn't want me parked here because they wouldn't order me to leave or nothing like that. And I said, all you got to do is order me to leave and I'll leave. And he wouldn't do that. So I think it'd be all right. But I said, you know what? I'm bored. People aren't going to start coming by until about noon maybe, and I just go live. All right, on. Well, Tommy's welcome, Fish, chicken, or roast beef, your choice. What are you talking about? Oh, Arby's has 7.99 deals. Oh heck, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. And I think I seen one not too far from where I'm at. I might keep that in mind. Of course, Taco Bell's just right over there too, $7 box. But I was thinking because Brick Oven's just across the street. If they had like a $10 or $12 pizza, I'd just get that. But I don't think a small will. It'd have to be a medium or large. I figured that's why you said it. Ah, I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's catty corner to me that way because I don't see it from where I'm sitting. Well, well, well. And I did tell that guy, hey man, I don't know why you're all upset. I'm only going to be here one day. Can't we just get along this one last day? Well, oh yeah, especially if I ate it 3 days in a row. I don't think I'm going to do that. I have had it the last 2 days, but no, I'm not a glutton. I'm not going to have it 3 days. No, What do you mean you again? You're the one that come to the channel. Did you get stoned or something? You're the one that come to the channel, so yeah, me again. How do you like that, Buttercup? Welcome back. Oh, goodness sakes. And I'm even here early so I can bug you longer. Yeah, the RV deal sounds good. It does. I may check into that. I may check into that. First, I'm going to go over and see what their small or medium pizzas are, or the sizes of them before I make a decision. Hell, they may even have a deal going on. I mean, some of them places, the large is like, really, really big pizza. Out there in Quartzsite, they had one, I swear that thing weighed 3 pounds. I forget what it's called, but man. Me and the veteran friend I had out there, we'd order that, and we'd still have pizza left over, for lunch the next day or whatever. Nah, they're too damn expensive. They're too damn expensive, Frankie. Now, if they was on special, maybe. But heck, I could eat 4 of them. So that, if they were on special, it'd still be like about like $15 or so. So I don't know. No. but definitely not another Taco Bell day. Oh yeah. Oh hell, I've lived off a top ramen many a day and stuff, my friend. Hey, you're preaching to the choir right there. Many a day I ate nothing but top ramen and or quesadillas, cheese and a tortilla. Shit, I lived on these things for the first couple of years out. And the last couple of years, I lived off the damn tortillas and cheese, maybe a little chicken on top, quesadillas. So I always try and eat cheap. Every once in a while, I'll buy a steak, maybe once a month or something. Now, when I was across from Price Choppers and they had them $10 deals, that was pretty good. I had a few of them $10 deals. But hey, I plan on making these up and taking about 3 eggs, scrambling them, and put in it. Scrambled eggs with the noodles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bologna. Yeah, cooked bologna and cheese. Yeah, they're good. Good. Man, I used to make fried bologna sandwiches all the time, and I mean, I like it just right out of the package, not even cooked or nothing. I eat bologna all the time, but fried bologna, oh, that's really good. Makes it extra special. Oh, wow, that's okay, Eddie. Well, I got to pay back the dogs sometime there, Frankie. Let me have some Colorado bargain spiders. And every once in a while, one of these dogs would cut one and just like, wow. Remind me of my ex-wife. I don't hear it, but my God, can I smell it? Every once in a while. Every once in a while, huh, babies? Ain't that right, babies? Huh? Yeah, ain't that right, babies? What are you doing? I knew you had to have a piece of paper. I knew you had to have a piece of paper. I knew you had to have a piece of paper. I knew you had to have it. Damn. She damn near had that whole napkin swallowed that quick. You little shit. You little shit. You little shit. Quit doing that. I ain't say. Aw. Yeah, don't be eating all that paper. Suck it down like a vacuum cleaner. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're a crazy girl. You're a crazy girl. Hey, she's crazy like you. Hey, get down. Go. Go. Can't trust you a minute. She jumps up on that counter and gets a napkin and just shoves it as quick as she can. And then just inhales them. Oh, yeah, God, yeah, she loves paper. I don't know. Um, Don't know why. I guess it could be worse things. You're old, Max. I don't have no credit cards. What the hell are you talking about? I don't have no credit cards. I don't owe nobody jack shit. I don't have credit cards. Why do I want to owe people and rip them off? If I'm old and not going to pay them off, why would I want to do that? That'd be stealing, wouldn't it? Or it wouldn't be right, knowing I'm not going to pay it off. I'm just going to, get in debt and die. Nah, that's not the way I am. Nope. Not me, buddy. You got me mixed up with someone else. And nope, I don't have no credit cards because I have no debt. Oh, everything's doing as good as it could be, I guess. Oh no, I got that put up. I got that put up over yonder somewhere. I know I got it put up where they can't get it. Yeah, I got that put up over here. That's over there with my important papers and stuff behind the TV where they can't get to. Mama raised no fools. Daddy raised my brother. Yeah, I ate a box of Whoppers today. They remind me of my dad. He used to always bring these malted milk balls home. Well, hell. I love it. I love it. I'd like to have a stump like that in my yard if I get to buy land. Hell, maybe I have to make a statue. It looks like a stump and put out there. And if one come in on the flatbed. $16.05. Wow. Cool. I have talked to a couple of people this morning. I don't know if they're the ones or what, but cool. At least it went up, huh? Three hours ago? Yeah. That's about right. But at least 3 hours ago. I've been kind of busy this morning. I went over and met the DJ at the radio station and stuff. Yeah. Watched a couple of U.S. Marshals Manhunter. And before you knew it, then the guy from the, I don't know if he's from the city, county, or just, I have no idea, don't care. If it was important, I would think that someone would have came by already. There are people trying, intimidate or scare people into doing something, and they do. I'm not one of them people. Well, I'm 30 foot long and stick out like a sore thumb. And I'm not here to break any laws, And I can't help it if someone don't like me being parked. If I'm legally parked and not doing nothing wrong, I just want to be left alone. I don't want no trouble, no. Can't we all just get a bong? I mean, come on now. I've said that for years. Can't we all just get a bong? They dropped that car off pretty quick. That was a tow truck driver in a hurry. What? Just an answer, yeah. I think about it all the time. And I'm doing that. That's why this is my last year. It's over for me. If people don't want to sign a petition, fight for their rights, it's over for me. I'm done beating my head against the wall. So yeah, every day. I can't wait. But you know what? I'm closer to seeing my brother and sister that I haven't seen in over 30-some years. So as soon as I see them, if I don't have 10,000 signatures, hell, I won't go to D.C. Nobody cares. Why would I care? And I'll head back out to Arizona. But I got a really good feeling it's going to be well over 10,000, and we're going to do a religious rights march in D.C. and then head to Arizona. Either at the end of the year, I hope to be back in Arizona. And don't forget, I got to stop in Springfield to the courts in June. Can't let that go by. 12 years has been a long, long, long time doing it. But look, when I tried to quit in 2020, and I even gave this Cannebago away to that veteran Tom. Those that don't know, I actually gave this to a veteran. Went to Topeka, Kansas. I drove off in a rental car doing a video as Tom drove away with the Cannebago. I've got the video of me handing him the title and stuff at a event at Puzzle Pieces in Sedalia. That's where I officially gave it to him at. And I drove it back to Topeka, got me a rental car. He came, picked it up, and drove it off. And I said goodbye to it, last time I'd ever see it. And damn, 2 months later, we lose the house over the pandemic. They sold it out from underneath of us. They didn't want to fix the sewer shit. So they sold the house. We had to move out. Second time he said, hey, Ford, the Lord's not done with you. Come pick this back up and get it on the road. It's going to take me a year before I can. And that's what I did. And he's right. The good Lord wasn't ready for me to quit. Just like when the trolls tried to ruin the auction on eBay, which was a few months before I gave it to Tom. The first thing I was going to do was sell it on eBay because I was done. I was going to be retired with my family. But no, good Lord put it in that troll's heart to screw up that auction, which they did. And I would have lost it. I would have never seen it. Had I sold it on eBay, it would have not been somebody calling me up saying, hey, come get this back. So, yeah, good Lord's been behind this every step of the way. Hey. I appreciate you too. It's just, to me, it's just right. It's a God-given herb. I happen to believe that it's that herb mentioned in the Bible about the healing of all nations and stuff. I believe it's the cannabis plant because it feeds, clothes, heals, fuels. I mean, look how many things this plant does wonderfully, and why we're not allowed to have it. It ain't because people smoke it and get a little emporia off of it. Hell, they glorify alcohol. That gets you all screwed up. Nothing, yeah. It's the things that you can't have is what you probably should have. Just like they tell you the book of Enoch and the book of Jubilee and stuff is banned from the Bible. Who told you that? I mean, who banned it? It makes me want to read it if I'm told it's not supposed to be in the Bible. Because I want to know why not, And some people read it and say, oh, yeah, that's why not. That's just some crazy alien shit. Other people will look at it and say, oh, that explains a lot of shit. Me, I tell people to study and pray, no matter what you read, whether it's King James, whatever Bible, whatever scripture. You gotta pray on it and study it to understand it. Oh, I want to come back to Knoxville. Yep. Why'd I have to go spend? Because them crackheads at Walmart never dropped the trespassing charge. And I'm not going to let somebody say that I did something I'm not going to do. That city judge, the one that the Calvin's pissing on over here, she should have dropped it. When that cop didn't show up for court the first time and I was told that I couldn't have a continuance when I called in, and the same day they give the cop a continuance. And then the crackhead judge told me the wrong place to turn in my evidence to get it in court. She wouldn't listen to it in court, and I said, well, she told me the police. If I had evidence, you turn it to the police. Straight out lie from that city judge. So now it's in a real court. And I don't think they're going to play them games. We'll see. But that's why I got the city council up there. Because they're the ones that put that crackhead judge in power. They need to remove her. And that's just my opinion, We're all entitled to our own opinion. Well, the city court is so corrupt, it's unreal. Now, the county court, I don't know. I mean, they've treated me fair in the county court, and most of the Springfield cops treat me fair. I mean, there's an asshole or two, like the one in 2016. There were a couple of them in 2016. The one that put us in handcuffs that day during Thanksgiving, and then the other one that accused me of, being parked and camping overnight. But all the other ones, knock on wood, were good. Anytime it's a court of no record, it's a bad court, not really a court. It's a made-up thing where they just take away your rights and everything. That way you can say, hey, man, I don't like this, and then you get to go take it to a real court. This is a big scam. That's all it is. Most people don't know that. If you go up there, they give you like me. They tried to trap me, but thank God the judge told me before I left the courtroom. He says, "I want you to understand one thing, for if you pay 1 penny of this fine, you can't ask for a new trial or nothing." I go out there, and 5 minutes later, the lady calls me up and says, "How much would you like to pay on your fine today?" And I said, "Absolutely nothing. I ain't paying no fine." And she says, really? And I said, yeah. The judge said that I could get another trial, whatever. And she, oh, that's all you had to tell me. But had I not chosen that, or had I gave her $1, to whatever, I wouldn't have been allowed to do that. And he said, if I ever pay a penny on it, that's it. I've settled. And I appreciate that judge telling me that. But I wouldn't have gave her a penny anyway. I don't care if the fine was 50 cents. I don't want the conviction. Now, if I did something wrong, I admit it, no problem. No big deal. Okay, I was trespassed from Walmart over a can of paint and a stupid idiot. But when you're not, they tell you, because I could have caused a stink then. I would have stayed right there in Wichita. I would have filed a lawsuit in Wichita like I did the year before in Georgia, and I would have won. But no, I accepted their apology because they called me within 24 hours and whatnot. And see, Walmart don't appreciate none of that. Instead, they have this employee that's hiding and won't even tell the truth or nothing. But I got a surprise for them. I'm going to subpoena that lawyer. I'm going to subpoena Deidre Parker and everyone else in these Walmarts involved. And the one manager that I got on another tape saying that I was more than welcome to come back. The one in Springfield. So, yeah, it's going to be really fun when we get to the county court. I'll drag them all in there. I'll make sure that the summons and stuff go out and are correct. They ain't going to screw me a second time. Because they're going to call me there in June, and that'd be okay, but the trial ain't going to be till July, August, or September, somewhere in that time. So I'll continue on my journey, but that's when I'll get all the evidence and everything in and working on my side. Because I'm not going to let nobody falsely convict me for something I didn't do. Some people are like, whoa, no big deal. Why do you care and whatnot? Well, why do I care about everybody's rights to cannabis and stuff? Hell, I fight for everyone else's rights. Why wouldn't I fight for my own? What I don't understand is the people that don't understand me fighting for my rights in different things. Like, why don't you just move? Why? If I'm illegal, yes. But if I'm not illegal, why would I just move? Because someone asked me to? Nah. Not after 4 hours of being there. Damn. That sucks. No, I don't say F the P. There's good officers out there. There's a lot of good officers, other than the fact that they protect bad officers. But they're really downhearted and whatnot. Other than that fact, they're pretty good officers out there. Then you got your bad ones, and then you got your real bad ones. But I thank the good Lord above that they're not all bad. You know what I mean? They could be. But I've met quite a few nice cops, good cops, whatever. I've met some assholes, even in Springfield. Knock on wood, since I left Springfield I haven't, but I'll be going through parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. I think I clipped Kentucky, I'm not sure. But I'm going through some parts that I haven't been before, so you never know what they're going to think or say or want to do or yada yada. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel and have the notifications on. That'd be a plus, Oh, I've met a couple of really good cops, especially the ones that come when my friend got shot and killed standing beside me. They're the only ones that come running to protect everybody on that scene. Yep. Lunatic with a gun shooting people. Yeah, I do understand why we have cops, and I like having them. I do support the good cops. They came and put their lives in the line of fire to save all of us out there. So, yeah, no. But many a time I've been lied to by cops and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We got bad ones. Any cop that forces, stupid laws upon you and stuff is a bad cop, really. But we're never going to be like Barney Fife and, Mayberry R.D. or nothing like that. Sheriff Taylor. Now, them days are over, but they're good ones out there. They really are. And if you ever get in a real pinch, like a shootout or whatever, what are you going to do? Call crackhead to help you? Oh, hey, this world's going to get real interesting here before long. It's getting more interesting all the time. Now, I read something. It's probably just bullshit, satire or something. But it looks like they might be calming down on the. Someone said Trump ordered them not to target any oil or any natural gas resources or yada, 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 yada. Anyhow, they're saying that this might wind down real quick and that we're not going to face all these super, super, super gas prices. It's probably just a bunch of bullshit, but there you go. Me, I wanna flush my radiator. Here, let me look. Hey, Eddie, you know of any campgrounds or state parks or anything around? What? Third time's a charm. I hit two of the wrong apps to open the right app. The third time. RV camping near me. There's one 5 miles from here. They have a laundromat, clean and affordable. Probably a ranger station. Ooh, can you camp there? Well, that's 5 miles north of me. That would be a nice little couple-minute test drive to see what the engine's going to do. You know what I mean? Wonder what they charge a night. Hmm. Oh, normally I just park at a truck stop or where there's truck parking, whatever. Um, yeah. I mean, I don't need no damn Walmart parking lot. There's plenty of places to park. Of course, I'm not an RV. I can park right out on the street. The definition of an RV is a toilet, a place to sleep, and place to prepare meals and stuff. Yeah, you can lay down on my couch or whatever, but that's not considered, And like I say, the holding tanks and stuff, so no, it don't have shower, restroom, none of that. And look up the definition of a mobile billboard. There is such a thing. And that's exactly what I am. I'm a mobile billboard, and I have a couch I can lay down and sleep on, get 8 hours sleep when I'm not out with the billboard. Just like a trucker could in his truck, it's no damn different. Um, and that's why I argue the fact of where I can park and how I can park and stuff. Because I'm not an RV. I'm a mobile billboard. There's nothing recreational about it. You look up RV, it talks about for recreational and camping use. Mine's not for recreational or camping use. I've had 5 buses in my lifetime. Um, well, I don't want to. I want to know if they how much. Well, a lot of great campground out here, but I don't see where uh, um, their prices are. So usually when you don't see prices, they're pretty damn pricey. Huh. There we go. Never mind. Oh shit! I forgot. I can't make a call on this one. Damn it. Uh, how much for one night parking? $56. Nope, not for me. Oh, if there's fewer than 2 people, it's 45. They can vary from 33 to 45 for stays of 3 nights or more. Cash payment is required. Well, hell, if it was 30 or, maybe. But if it was 45, 40, 45, nah, not just to flush my radiator and shit. Well, yeah, but I don't have your average old looking vehicle, do I? Lamberts, they're not supposed to be nowhere near as old as mine was, but they let me in, right? Yeah, I mean, all I can do is tell them, hey, look on the internet. Do you want that there or not? You know what I mean? Um, it just depends. Hell, there was one place, I forget where, uh, offered me a free night stay if I came stay at the. But it was a couple miles out of town, and I had good parking downtown. So I'm like, no, thank you though. But they offered me. It was two ladies, a lady couple that had an RV park. Very nice of them to invite me down and let me stay a night, plug in, hook up if I wanted. But hell, they got to be somebody that lives close to town that I could pull up in the driveway or out at the sidewalk and run a hose out and flush my radiator for a few minutes. You know what I mean? That's all I really need to do. Yo, yo, Big Mike, what's up? Seth. Oh, goodness sakes. What are you eating on, Betty? What are you eating on? She's always eating on something, isn't she? I never know where she finds what she's always chomping on something. Finishing up work. There you go. Oh, some guy from I think he was from the city. I don't know. A guy with a little walkie-talkie across his shirt and stuff, whatever, come walking over from the park. I seen him pull up in the parking lot of the pizza place, and he comes over and says, "You can't be parking here." And I'm like, "Really? Why?" What law am I breaking? Well, it's a public right of way, and yeah. But people, like over there across the street, people park on them. There's no red curb, there's no yellow curb, there's no sign saying you can't park. Are you ordering me to leave? You want to give me a ticket and tell me to leave, whatever. And he said, "Well, I'm not ordering you to leave." And I'm like, "Well, you want to call the cops and them order me to leave if I'm in the wrong? I'll leave, but I don't think I'm in the wrong, and I think he knows I wasn't in the wrong, and he was just trying to bully me into getting me to leave, because this was been an hour ago. And I think if I'd been, illegally parked or anything, the cops would have been here by now. But that's why I started this an hour ago. Oh, speaking of which, there is one right now going by. Just went by. Now let's here. That was something to be looking out just as one went by. He's going straight. So I had one just go by and go straight, so I don't think I'm in the wrong. And like I say, it's been an hour. But if he tells me, "Hey, you can't be here," that's cool. I'm like, "Okay, sir, didn't know, thank you. I'll move along." Can I go park back over where I was for 2 days, or was I violating the law there? But that was weird to be talking about it. Then all of a sudden I see a police drive by. I haven't seen that. That's the second time I've seen one. Knock on wood, since I've been here. I gotta get my glasses. It's hard for me to see out there in that damn glare. Well, I don't think he was a cop. I think he was just a city employee or something. Oh, they can't tow this behind my back. I mean, they could try, but I'd own part of their city when it was over with. I don't think they'd want to do that. Hell, most cities don't want a Calvin pissing on their mayor or police department. Some don't care, but a lot of them don't want that. And that's why See, I'm not going into Kentucky or Tennessee until next week because I want to call ahead. Find out, pick out pretty much where I'm going to stop, and call ahead and say, "Yo, I'm coming to your town." They like it when you give them that first respect. Now, cities that I've been in a few times before, I normally don't call ahead. I've been in Nashville a couple times. I'm probably not going to call ahead there. Of course, I'm not going to be in the city of Nashville. Probably on the outskirts of it. It'd be cool if we pick up more followers and stuff and friends along the way that, just like here, I went from Ozark to Poplar Bluff. Now if I found somebody, towards Nashville, hey, stop here, yada, yada, and then Nashville, yada, yada, and if we could get people along the way to let, people know I'm coming or might want to come or whatever, that'd be cool. But I'm thinking I'm good. If anything, that cop may have went by to see if I was parked legal or not and went on about his way. That was weird though when you said something and he come pulling around the corner just after I told you, yada yada, and I look up. Oh well, shit! Here comes one now. I mean, that would show at least it's not a super high priority. Take an hour to get all around. Hey, you need to move. No problem. I know they've seen me park just around the corner pretty much. It's not that far from where I was parked before. A couple blocks, quarter mile, whatever, around the corner. And I'm sure they've seen me there because the light's on at night and stuff. So, I just figured this was legal parking. About the most they could do is come up and say, "Hey man, you got to move." And I move. I always have. Well, what do y'all want to talk about? We got 26 people here. Thank you so much for those that's tuned in. For those that don't know what it's about or anything, don't be scared to ask questions. Yeah, I'm just an old hippie that believes nobody belongs in jail for weed and that it needs to be federally legal for everyone else. And yes, we all have our own thoughts, theories, and beliefs, and mine's not always right. But remember, last person that was right and correct all the time, they crucified. you know? They're getting ready to impose a lot of stupid laws on cannabis and stuff. And I was reading today about Ohio. They snuck in the bills on that when they weren't looking. And they're getting ready to take away, Texas is taking away all THC products and stuff. It's starting to happen, what I've been trying to tell the people what they're going to do. You're not going to be able to get the hemp products and stuff. Eventually, it's not going to be recreational. It's all going to be medical. But even if not, how about you sign the petition anyway and help get the cannabis prisoners out of jail, you know? And hope I'm wrong about the rest. But the petition, if you just put in 420 Dem, hit the word petition, you're looking for a green bar that will take you to change.org right there. That was a money shot. I paid $25 a month for that. Release all cannabis prisoners, federal, state, make it legal. You can be number 1606. You can read the issue. It's going to say sign here. You press that button, and you signed 52 people this week. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. 52 people this week. Like I say, it's not great, but it's not bad. Like, share, subscribe. Share this. When it asks you if you want to chip in, somewhere along the line it asks you, hey, do you want to, chip in? Just put no thanks, I'd rather share. If you want to send the money, go ahead. But I just need you to sign that petition and share that petition. And if you'd share it once a week or whatever, make it a challenge, get a friend a week or something like that to sign it. We can win. We can win. For those that can chip in a couple of dollars to keep her on the road, I'd really appreciate it. My Cash App is the $420JIMS. You got to put the S on it. The local chapters of Normal, they're great. They're wonderful. The corporate Normal, the heads of Normal, the ones that gets all the donations that these head jabbers send and all, they're pieces of shit. And they don't want repeal. They want reform. That's a stupid R. We don't want reform, we want repeal. So no, I don't support Normal in any way, shape, or form. When it first started, it was great, and I would support them 100%, but you forget all them went to jail and shit and was taken over by lawyers. As soon as it's legal, they won't get another penny in donations. So how much do you think Normal wants to go out of business? Yeah, they want that money. And I talked to them back in 2014 and 2015, and that's exactly what the ones in California told me. Oh no, we need you to keep sending them donations so we can write the new laws on cannabis. Nope. And exactly what has Normal done in all these years? I know they got caught with pot on their boat back in 14 or 15 at a diving competition out there in Texas. Cost them thousands of dollars of that donated money to get their boat out of impound and their people out of trouble. You can't believe that shit. That's fucked up. I tell people how to access the petition all the time. See, it's right there, the QR. And I just showed them. I actually just showed people a couple minutes ago how easy it was to do it. Did you miss that, my friend? I don't mind repeating something. And like I say, I love questions. People want to ask questions. But all you do is you Google my name, 420 Jim. You can spell it out, FOURTWNTYJIM. Look, petition. It's that easy. You're going to have a green button come up. Boo! And now you officially go to the petition site. Your bar will say sign the petition, not share the petition. It's that easy, my friend. That easy. And no, I don't mind repeating it. I don't mind, showing that. That's what this is all about. Hey, John. Oh, I'm doing great, Gemini. Oh, goodness sakes, goodness sakes, goodness sakes. Oh, can't we all just get a bong, you know? I'm hoping that cop went by and looked and seen that there's no parking issues or nothing and went about their business. Oh, it's going about as good as I figured, right now. Um, I need to find a place that I know I can park for a day and have water and a hose and figure out, exactly what it is that if it's a clogged radiator, is it a head problem? I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I mean, there's a definite problem. Um, what's up, Ronnie? I don't know what you mean, 10-foot access. Um, long as I'm 30 foot back from a stop sign and there's no yellow stripes in the road or white stripe, no stripes in the road, no markings on the curb, or no sign saying no parking, then that's always been considered parking everywhere. Um, but the standard for most cities and states is 30 feet back from the stop sign. That way, you're not right up on, blocking vision for people to go, stop and whatnot. Oh, I'm doing just great, bro. Well, last time I drove it, it overheated, yeah. Um, and I got to do something about this damn clutch fan. I want to see if I can get a straight fan, and if that does any better. I mean, something's wrong when the clutch fan don't kick on. I think if the clutch fan kicked on, it'd be just fine. And I want to put a thermostat back in it. Because last time I ran it without the thermostat when I filled it to test it for leaks. Oh, 10 foot. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That's good to know, Eddie. I didn't think of that. Well, that could be true. The ignition timing could be a little retarded. I mean, I only set it by ear. I don't have timing light or nothing. I set the timing by ear. Just sign it. Thank you. Good. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for signing. I need to get a timing light and shit and, really put it, time it and whatnot. I just set it by ear. but she ran good. I mean, she ran good the whole 80 mile. The first day of running and all, she run good. I don't think it was out of time. I mean, you would think it would have done it back then. I think when it blew out got hot and blew out the radiator and stuff. Um, I think the radiator's clogged, but I could be wrong. Junk cars and stuff. Yeah, right on. Well, let me meet some people. Somebody's going to come by. Like yesterday, they was talking about finding me a place to park. Well, that's hard to do, but I didn't think about asking them if they knew someone's driveway or something I could park out for, a few hours and flush my radiator and shit. Because I've got hose. I just don't have permission to hook up and do it. But I'm sure there's someone, shit, probably lives down the street right over there or over there, that would say, hell yeah, I'll pull out front, hook a hose up to it. You stay there, got wire, no big deal. Oh, they may have the fan that I want. There you go. Ah. Yeah, I don't want to do electric. I don't like electric. And I've heard him say that, electric fans are more efficient, but I don't like electric. All right, Seth. I'm figuring I can get the fan at AutoZone or something. I may have to pay good money for one, but fuck, I hate this clutch fan shit. I don't see why they don't work or it's not working. I'm going to give it one more try here later. I'm going to start her up, and right when I find out I'm parked good, nobody, whatever. Um, I'm going to seal the whole hatch up. I'll put towels around, whatever, but I'm going to seal the hatch where a lot, none of the air flows out or whatever, because the hatch don't seal, and it used to have carpet on it. Um, I don't know if that all helped to apply heat. But what I'm going to do is go throw a couple of blankets on it, and seal it up and put them on top where it holds all that heat in and see if that has anything to do with the fan turning on or not. We appreciate you signing it, my friend. We do. I don't have a thermostat in it. I took it out when I tried it. When I just tried it this last time. I took the thermostat out. It don't have a. It don't. I'm thinking it's got a leak into the exhaust. And if I went and paid a $25 chemical test or whatever, it's going to show me that I'm getting exhaust in my radiator. Uh, I mean, that's what I really, 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 really suspect. Um, and there is a test I can do, and like I say, it's like $35. But then that would tell me I've got either a blown head gasket, a cracked head cylinder, or a cracked head. I don't want to know that. Well, depending on what it is. No, not necessarily. I've been reading up on it. Not necessarily. Um, yeah, you can get exhaust coming out of your radiator and not have water in your exhaust, not have water in your tailpipe, not have oil in your water or water in your oil. Absolutely. Uh, yep. And I don't have water in my oil. I mean, I'll check it again. I ran it last night for a few. I'm going to check it before I run it. I always check the fluids. But yeah, it's not the slightest bit milky colored or nothing. Um, but with the back pressure and stuff, I think she's getting exhaust gas into the radiator. That's what they call it. Um, yeah, well, I'm hoping to do that. But, all I got to do is find one. Shouldn't be hard to do, but might be pricey if I have to buy one new. But I don't like the clutch fan. I don't like the clutch fan at all. I mean, when it kicks on, I always see the temperature go down immediately. Like, the only time it used to kick on was when I was going up hills or something. Or sitting at a stoplight for a bit. All of a sudden it'd kick on and whoop, it'd go down to 190, or 200. And then it'd slowly creep back up, if I was still going up here or whatever, it'd kick on and go down. But I ain't heard them, and this is a brand new clutch fan. I haven't heard the clutch fans kick on forever. But no, you won't have water in your oil necessarily. Oh, the body and transmission and stuff well over 100,000 miles. That engine probably 60,000 or 70,000. I don't know. Oh, mine holds it in real good. It holds it in real good. When it got hot that last time and I shut her down, it didn't even let water out. It held it in real good. 20 minutes later, I go out there and, crack it a little bit, and then finally the water and stuff's coming out. I mean, it held all that pressure all that time. So I don't think the cap was working, and it's a brand new cap. But that gooseneck did get kind of screwed up. Well, not really screwed up. I don't think it got screwed up at all. It don't look like it did, but I don't know. I don't know if that radiator cap's actually working the way it should. I thought they was designed to let off pressure after a certain, you shut them down, and normally if they're hot, they bubble over and stuff. It wasn't releasing no pressure. Yeah, well, I may call them and see if they got a clutch fan or a flex fan. No, you didn't type too much. But I'll check them out. I have no problem checking them out. But I have to do it later. Today I'm set up for doing what I'm doing, the petition. Hopefully I get some signatures and stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to work on trying to get this fixed, flushed, whatever. And hopefully by the next day down the road or fixing, whatever. Well, if they had one, they might. I'll check and call them. You know, they may. I mean, I have no idea. Hey, hey. I got some rules right here. Hey, 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 Archie. Hey, how y'all doing? I can't hear you.
We just looking at your truck.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. We like that.
Yeah, nobody belongs in jail for the plant that needs to be federally legal.
Right. You and me.
Every airbearing seed, right?
Okay.
What's it say above that?
Everyone needs a little Jesus, okay?
Yeah, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of y'all, and there's 4 little Jesuses.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. And anybody can sign the petition by scanning the QR. Yeah, if you point your phone at that, it'll put you on the petition. Guess who wrote that petition?
Sit down.
His first name would be 4, his middle name would be 20, and his last name would be Jim.
I like
Hey,
that.
that's
Uh,
Okay, I got it.
my social media is YouTube. I'm not allowed on Facebook. So when you sign the petition, it tries to bum money, put no thanks. I'd rather share it to Facebook. Get my face all over Facebook.
I got you.
I like
We on
it.
your team.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The prisoners and everybody, we all appreciate it. And if you do YouTube at noon, well, I'm doing one now. It's facing me. I'm
Oh,
on.
wait. Am I supposed to keep that CD and fake that's already in there?
Mine showed up with mine did.
It said Shawnee County. Mine did.
I don't know.
Just change this.
Oh yeah, you can put. Yeah.
I like that.
But at noon and 7 p.m. I do a YouTube every day Central Time.
Okay. Boy.
I told you to get down. You don't listen. You'll learn one day.
I've actually got 3 of them.
I can't see them. They were size of, oh, I see one over there.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. I gotta go in where I can see the phone, because but if I can answer any question, anything, just holler out. Thank you. What little ones? What? Cool, 2 more signatures. That was worth the walk outside. Yaddy-daddy-da. Ah. Go Team 420. I don't either. Oh, the next step is probably where they want you to chip in. I don't know. Oh, I don't plan on driving it hot, my friend. I don't plan on driving it hot. That's the whole idea of finding a place tomorrow where I can try and get it diagnosed and fixed. But then what if it's what if I'm right and it is either a head gasket or a head or a block? Oh gosh, I don't want to go through that shit again. But I don't plan on driving her hot. She drove pretty good up here and everything until the second day. What? the one barking for? Normally, you're not the one barking. What's your son want? What does your son want? What does your son want? There's your daughter. There's Betty. Oh, he wants to come mess with you. Betty, don't you go over there and get into my stuff. No. That's why you was... Oh, little Betty. You're not going to eat a napkin now? You're not going to grab a paper towel and stuff it down your throat? Huh? You're not going to get a paper towel and stuff it down your throat? Huh? You're not going to do that? Okay. How do you get that piece of plastic? You can't go girl. Up, go girl. Oh, I can't see the comments, Betty, with you up there. Oh. Oh, because we put a whole bunch of... Before I put this engine in, we had a ton of stop leak in it. We ran a ton of stop leak through that radiator with the other engine. 6 cans of stop leak, huh? Yeah. At least half a dozen cans of stop leaks have been through that radiator and heater core. Now, I just bypassed the heater core. That could have had a lot to do with it. I haven't run it but a couple minutes since then. I mean, I literally only moved a quarter mile. Good girl. It's my good girl, huh? Oh, it's a good girl. Oh, it's a good girl. Okay, you two, what are y'all fighting about? What are y'all fighting about? What are you fighting about? Huh? Huh? What are y'all fighting about? Oh, he's a good old boy. Oh, he's a good old boy. Okay, go. Leave it. Say it. Thank you. Whew, enough's enough. Yeah, well, the heater blower motor don't work. I've never replaced it. I've never had the heater in here, never had the need for it. So yeah, you know, I should have bypassed the heater core a long time ago. But never thought of it, never did. But now it is. Now it's bypassed. And what I didn't understand is there was no change. The first day that I drove, it ran good and great. Temperature ran just fine. Never got hot or nothing. The second day was when it did. So I don't know. And that's when it, you know, blew off the gooseneck and shit. Oh, back in 14 and 15, yeah, but not after that. I mean, I could have sued a couple different police departments. I just made them look like idiots instead and put Big Calvin's pissing on them. West Virginia State Police was one of them. Yeah, but no, I don't carry nothing illegal. If they want me to sue them and make them look stupid, yeah, okay. I'll be like Afro Man making a nice little bit of money, you know, because I'm coming off the road after this year. Now I can fight them and sue them and all that shit if I want to. Before it was all about the mission. Well, the mission ends this year. Next year is all about 420 them. Yeah, one less restriction in the flow, and that might be enough. You never know. But I'm thinking regular fan, you know, get a block and a regular fan, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not a whole lot, Will. What's up? Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, feels like I've been on here for an hour. 2 almost. Oh, shucks. I just thought I'd go live at 11 because at about 10:50 I had a guy, I think he was from the city or the county or whatever, I don't know. He just had him a little walkie-talkie type thing. He made sure that I seen pinned his shirt and shit. And I don't know if it said city, county or whatever on his shirt. And he stepped out of a pretty fancy car anyway. No markings on it. And told me how I couldn't be parked there. And I told him, well, if you ordered me to move or give me a ticket, you know, that's what I'll do. And he's, well, I'm asking you. And I'm like, I declined to move. And I didn't know what was going to go on from that point. But when I went out and turned the camera towards the car on video, I didn't hit, you know, YouTube or nothing yet. I just wanted to get a picture of the car. A couple seconds later, he drives on off. Heck, I just 15 minutes or so ago had a cop go by. Hell, he didn't. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's anything to it. I think it was one of them people that think they can flex their authority and tell you shouldn't do something, you know, and they don't have the authority to do that. You know what I mean? There's people like that in the world. And I kind of thought that's what it was. Because you know as well as I do, if the police tell me to move, I'm going to move, you know. Just tell me it's against the law. Tell me why. If other people can't park here, cool. I can't park here. I understand. But if other people park here, why can't I? And don't tell me I'm RV camping or nothing, because I'm not. I'm a mobile billboard. And I've looked up the definition to mobile billboard. And it says a truck with signs, LEDs, yada yada. And that's exactly what mine's got. Go figure. So there is a definition for a mobile billboard. I knew there was. I just never looked it up before. Well, I didn't know. I figured there was. Where the hell did that school bus go? I saw a school bus. Oh, maybe they'll stop at the pizza place. Feed the team pizza. They're at the pizza. It looks like a school bus. Maybe they're out on a game or something. Well, what else y'all want to talk about? Oh, how much? How many did the petition go up by? Let's look. I'm excited. How, we got a couple today. I'm excited. You know. Uh, I don't want it on maps. Let's search 420 dim petition green bar. Where are you, green bar? Oh, look, 1609. So what? We've gotten 4 signatures this morning, maybe something like that. 150 minutes ago. 2, 3, 4. Yep. We got 4 this morning so far. Come on now. We can get more. 420gym.com. Green. Add your name to the petition. It's simple. Simple to do. It's as simple as can be. You're only a click away. I was sure thinking I'd get more attention during lunch from the pizza place, but they don't look that busy. Yeah, that's what I figured. Somebody playing a game, whatever. But nope, they pulled off. So evidently they ain't gonna stay there. I think they pulled off. Yep. Well, you find a weed shop that says I can park there and get signatures, and then let me know. You let me know as soon as you find that weed shop, would you? Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm here in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Right across from the 95.5 Bone radio station. Well, oh. goodness sakes. I think I'm going to look up where Arby's is in a little bit and go over there and see what they offer. No, I was parked by a smoke shop the last 2 days. Remember the last 2 days I was parked on the street by a smoke shop. No, they didn't say I could park at the smoke shop. But that they had no problem, with me being parked out across whatever. See, I didn't know if they was parking there either. It's just like here. Do I know for sure there's legal? No, not 100%, but I'm more than 75% sure. Yeah, that was the spot by that smoke shop. Now there's another place. The guy said I probably could park at um, down off an industrial. I think. I don't know how far. Probably a mile or two. Ooh, ooh. Let me look this up because I might be able to flush my radiator there. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. I just thought of that. Yeah, yeah, probably could. I mean, the place is out of the way of everything. It is hemp product, hemp derivative. Huh. And it is 3.2 miles. Not bad. I think I may give them a call tomorrow. Um, I visited their other store. Um, the guy has another store where I was just at, and he told me that they had one here in Poplar Bluff. That's where the owner's at, and that he would have, probably have me come by and yada yada. So I'm gonna call tomorrow and whatnot and see if I can come by and set for the day, and can I flush my radiator, get water, spigot, whatever. And if he says yeah, well, I'm going to do that or try to do that. I just happened to think of that. There is another smoke shop place here. It's not out, like, it's out of the way. I'll get a little attention, but not a whole lot of attention. But I've already got the attention, in the city. So now I'll go out there, and who knows? Maybe I'll get more attention a couple miles on the other side of town than I would here. You never know. But I'll call and see if I can go over there tomorrow, and it looks like from what I've seen on there. I mean, it's a building. That's it. That he owns it. Is his property, and there's construction equipment shit back in the background and trailers too over on the side over. So probably would let me pull somewhere and park for the evening and flush the radiator if I wanted. I don't know that for sure, but I think I found the place. Yeah. Well, I got a good lead on a shop here in town. I really do. So like I say, today I'm set up here and everything. I'm not going to move nowhere until in the morning. You know. Um, Usually when I put the flags up and everything, I don't like to move for 48 hours. But I want to get her, flushed and everything. And if someone gives me permission to come sit at their smoke shop and run a hose over and flush my radiator out, well, hell, I'm going to go do that tomorrow. You know what I mean? Um, I'll probably call this evening and see if I can set that up. And if I do, I'll let y'all know at 7 o'clock. What's up, Rhonda? Damn, I used to know a Rhonda Miller. I really did. In Sarasota, Florida. Oh, hey, that's no problem. That's no problem at all. It's harder than people think, isn't it? But see, they call it political and stuff, especially in the legal states. And there's just nothing you can do, you know. Um, I've fought it across America, but what I want to do tomorrow is find a place I can park and flush my radiator. Because I think I need to really do that. That's basically a place I can pull up for couple hours and hook a water hose up and flush it. Um, but if this place I'm thinking about will let me go there and park, it looks like they would have the perfect spot for me to do it and everything. So I'm going to pray that happens. What's up, upstate New York? But hey, I appreciate y'all looking and trying and signing the petition and the donations and all. I really appreciate y'all. I know he was trying hard. But I also know the obstacles I run into. Oh, there you go, bubble hash. Well, cheers. I have to put a few more of these little guys in my pocket because I've been handing a few out over the last week. I certainly have. I'm gonna have to get help ordered in another 1,000 before I get to Florida. But I love handing them out. No, I don't have to be setting level. Uh-uh. Just, I mean, heck, if I had enough hose to reach from the spigot to the street, I could be parked on the street, you know? No, I need to kind of flush it out. Well, right on. Uh, Let me find out. I'll know by 7 tonight probably whether I can go over there and do it at the smoke shop. I think they would like the attention, you know, but you never know. Um, but according to the one guy, the owner would appreciate it, you know, yada 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 yada. But you never know until they meet him. And if that's true, I should have a place to park tomorrow. Um, I didn't go straight there or check into it yet because out here I'm in the main of thick of things, if you know what I mean. As to where I think they're over off an industrial boulevard or something like that, which is kind of like the outskirts of town, basically, or whatever. Don't look like it's a well-traveled highway that much. Looks like a smoke shop out in the middle somewhere. But probably a real good place and all. You know what I mean? Um, Looks like my place that would probably invite me to set and stop. You know, kind of. I don't know why. It reminds me of Puzzle Pieces in Sedalia, I guess. Um, and hopefully they're the same type people. That would be cool. I did have and do have a couple of really good supporters from Missouri. I know they still support me, even though I'm not on Facebook and whatnot. Well, 22 of you here. How many of y'all need to go over there and sign the petition at 420jim.com? Like it says down there on the bottom, 420jim.com. If you go to the website, open the menu to where it says petition. If you just do like a search on the internet, 420jim, with the numbers or spelling it out, as soon as you look down, the word petition is going to appear. That's the easiest way. Click on that and it takes you to a green box. Click on that and you're on the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. You know that. I know that. And we need it federally legal for everybody everywhere. And if you agree with that, I need you to pay attention and go sign that petition. Oh, goodness sakes. Ugh. I don't know what's up with my internet problems, but it looks like I've got internet problems. Yeah. I think it took care of itself there. Right on. Well, if if you can join tonight's live at 7, and I should know whether I'm going to have a place to park tomorrow or not. And if not, and we can do that, and you don't mind me being there a few hours, that would probably work out good. Um, I'd be game. Um, cheers. Damn, it tastes pretty good.
Boot scoop, boots, boom, boom, cat, wobble, wobble, boom, bap, yeehaw. Drop that wobble beat, cousin. I like the way she wobbles when she walk down the dirt road. Booty jiggling like jelly on a hot biscuit load. Wobble, wobble, shake it left, shake it right. Girl, you got that country thunder, make my overalls tight. I like the way she wobbles in them daisy dudes. Dropping it low like she churning butter, no disputes. Wobble, baby, wobble all night long. Hillbilly style, getting wild to this redneck song. Down at the honky tonk, sipping moonshine from a jar. She roll up in her pickup, ribbon like a NASCAR star. Cowboy hat, tilted freckles on her cheeks so fine. But when she hits the dance floor, Lord, that behind's the vine. She wobble to the left, wobble to the right, like a tractor trailer hauling hay on a Friday night. I ain't no city slicker, I'm a backwoods kind of guy. But she got me hollering, yeehaw, about to touch the sky. Got cornbread thighs and gravy in her hips. When she drops it low, my jaw just flips. Wobble, wobble, boom. Boom. Banjo pluck. Cat, boom. Boom. Y'all feel that bass. Wobble on it. I like the way she wobbles when she two steps cross the barn, making all the fellas jealous, heading off alone. Wobble, wobble, drop it down, pick it up slow. Where you find her in fried chicken?
I like this song.
She wobble, wobbles like a fishing bobble. Got me hooked like catfish, ain't no way I'm sober. Wobble, baby, wobble till the cows come home. This hillbilly rap got the whole holler on the phone. She ain't no skinny minnie, she stick like molasses sweet. Wobbling through the mud in her bare feet. I pull up on my four-wheeler, mud tire spinning.
I don't remember which one that one was, though.
We line dance to the beat, but she break it down low. Wobble so hard, make the pigs in the pen roll. From the trailer to the hayloft, we bouncing all night. Her wobble got more shake than a dog in a fight. Uncle Jed on the fiddle, but I'm spitting this flow. Hillbilly gangster letting everybody know. I like the way she wobbles. Drop dead. Get. Drop dead. Wobble. Boom. Wobble. I like the way she wobbles. Boom. Drop that beat. Boom.
Yeah. Dang it. Hey everybody, 420 Jim here. Hey everybody, 420 Jim here. Yeah, that 2.5 seconds ago. I don't know the one you're talking about. Now I had one on TikTok that's got I forget 28,000 views or something like that, and that's where I played the Bad Boys theme for cops and was talking about the Ozark police being nice and all. That thing's hit like 28,000 views now. Oh, the one, on 11th and Pine, okay. Oh, the one today on 11th Pine, okay. Oh, right on. Okay, I know the one you're talking about. I did one on YouTube and I did one on TikTok, both. The one on TikTok and YouTube I haven't heard back from yet. Huh. Maybe I should go look. That would be under a short, I'm pretty sure. Oh, 681 views. Good morning, everybody. 420 Jim here with the Cannebago. I'm in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Is that the one you're talking about? 11th Street and Pine Street, across from the Z95 radio station. Come on by and say hello. Good morning, everybody. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, it's already got 681 views. Yeah, the one on TikTok I think has music in the background. I didn't mean to do it, whatever, but one of them has music in the background. Let's see if I can find it over here on the TikTok one. It would be, yeah, oh, there it is. It's got 76 views. Hey everybody, 420 Jim here with the Cannebago. It don't have music on. Poplar Bluff, Missouri, right across from the 95.5 radio station. So it didn't have, I thought it had music in the background. It don't matter, it's a point. I don't have a heater fan, so no, it won't help at all. It won't help me at all. Getting rid of it will help me. Oh, I don't blame you for not having TikTok. I don't blame you for not having TikTok. I don't blame you at all. I envy people that don't have to do social media. You think I like this being called a public figure and do it? No. I mean, I like friends and talking with my friends and y'all and stuff. Yep. But, you know, the negative, all that other bullshit, you know, you could actually do without. But to know good, you got to know bad, right? You got to take the good with the bad. Or the bad with the good, whichever way you want to fill your glass. Damn, I think I'm going to, well, no, I'm going to wait a little bit because I'm going to scramble up like 3 eggs and put in it. But I'm getting ready to have a bag of spicy roman from Singapore, I don't know. Probably another made in China thing. Pretty cool. I'm going to have them and I'm going to put me like 3 eggs, scrambled eggs in it. Sounds good for some reason. To me, anyway. Oh, goodness sakes. Whew. Oh, I've had the munchies all morning. I haven't ate yet. I haven't ate yet. I've had the munchies all morning. I woke up hungry. Well, I was busy, you know, getting parked, going over there, introducing myself, yada yada, uh, all that stuff I was doing this morning with the bone there, you know. So I didn't even think about breakfast or nothing then. I had my cup of coffee and I was good. But ever since then, it's been like, well, let's see what a pizza costs. So when this place opens up, I might get one. And then I wasn't enthused with the prices. But then again, a large might be a lot bigger than I really wanted. So that's when I decided, oh hell, I'll just walk over there and say, hey, how much is it? How big and how much for or what kind of deals you got? I may still do that. I mean, it would be good to support a business. I mean, they're on the other side of the road. You know, I'm not in their parking lot or nowhere near or nothing. But I don't know. It'd be kind of good to support the business I'm sitting next to. If I needed a tire, I could support the tire shop here. But I don't think anybody's going to do better than Big O did for me. They were great. They were so great. But you never know. They would do the same if I had the situation. So I'm not saying nothing against this tire shop. uh, that was, I've noticed your name is Rhonda before, but not Rhonda Miller. And I just put that two and two together. I used to know a Rhonda Miller down in Sarasota, Florida. We were really, 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 really close. And that's cool. I mean, same name, different person. But today I noticed it was like Rhonda Miller. I'm like, what? Am I reading that right? Well, shucks. This is where I get silly and bored and nobody wants to talk and it's time to go, I think. Scramble me up a couple eggs and run me a couple of cups of water through the coffee maker and throw it on the noodles and boom, by the time I scramble eggs, they'll be just about ready to stir into it. The bone rocks. They do play some pretty good music. Mm. 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 Damn it, man. Whew. Nice to get that lung cookie out of the way. Well, anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I get out of here? I think I've talked myself into cooking some noodles and some eggs here. And then hopefully we'll get people to stop by and sign the petition while I'm waiting. Cooking. Waiting for 7 o'clock to come by. Hey, what are you doing? Give me a sec. What are you doing? Move. 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 Oh. She's always getting into something. Never fails. You got a cough to get on, yeah. Or to get them lung cookies out. Uh-oh. I might have something behind me now, like a cop, so let's see. Oh no. It's a truck with a buggy behind it. It's a truck with a buggy behind it. I just seen a pickup in the rear view camera pulling up. And I thought it might have been that cop because it was a pickup. But see, other people even park here. I was not wrong. So I guess I'm not wrong, huh? And I'm definitely 30 feet from that stop sign. Cool. There's argument material if, one did come by. At least I got a little bit of argument material, you know what I mean? Well, heck. But I just seen that. And a white pickup truck, I instantly think, oh, wonder if that's a cop. Well, as I was getting ready to say, my friends, please give the channel a thumbs up if you like. Most of all, sign that petition, please. We do need federal legalization. You don't want it a class 3 narcotic. Trust me, the stupid laws and everything that's going to go down that are going to be federally enforced, you're not going to want. You're not going to like. No, no, no. Anyhow, it don't cost nothing. Sign the petition, share it, like, share, and subscribe to the petition if you would. I'd appreciate that. And I do these lives at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time. Please join me at them times. And it is 1:26 where I'm at, so, adjust your time there. I'll see y'all back here tonight at 7 o'clock. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Make sure you turn on all the notifications so if you have parking enforcement, cop, anything comes up, city employee and I go live, you'll be there with me. Until 7 or my next live, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, folks, we can all get along. The dogs love you, I love you, most of all, Jesus loves you. And if you happen to be in the area, Poplar Bluffs, Missouri, come on by 11th and Pine, I think it is. I could be wrong, but it's right across from 95.5 The Bone, and get a little Jesus. And until 7, Jesus loves you. Peace out.